Hello, welcome to Horror Haven channel. Please subscribe to listen to more of bone-chilling stories like this. Let us dive in. Our first story today is titled, The Desolate Highway. On a moonlit night, four friends, Sarah, Mark, Emily, and Jake, embarked on a road trip to celebrate their college graduation. Excitement filled the air as they piled into their trusty old van, eager to create memories that would last a lifetime. Little did they know that their journey would take a chilling turn into the realm of the unknown. Their route took them through a desolate stretch of highway that wound through dense forests and abandoned towns. The atmosphere grew eerier with each passing mile, as if the surrounding wilderness had a story to tell. As the van cruised along the empty road, they noticed a peculiar hitchhiker up ahead. Waving frantically, the figure seemed desperate for a ride. Despite their instincts screaming at them to keep going, Sarah felt a pang of sympathy and convinced the others to stop. The hitchhiker, a weathered old man, climbed into the van, his eyes filled with a haunting sorrow. He muttered something about a cursed town just up the road, warning the group to turn back while they still could. Unease settled over the van, but curiosity got the better of them, and they continued their journey. As they neared the town, an oppressive silence hung in the air. Streetlights flickered intermittently, casting eerie shadows on dilapidated buildings. An overwhelming feeling of unease washed over the group, making their hearts race with uneasiness. With each passing minute, the town's darkness seemed to seep into their souls. Disembodied whispers echoed through the empty streets, and the wind carried an unnatural chill that sent shivers down their spines. Determined to shake off the creeping fear, they explored the town, hoping to uncover its secrets. They stumbled upon a decrepit mansion, its decaying grandeur captivating their attention. Despite the warnings from the hitchhiker, they cautiously entered, drawn to the unknown. Inside, the air was thick with an otherworldly presence. The creaking floors and peeling wallpaper seemed to breathe with a life of their own. Sarah's flashlight illuminated eerie portraits that lined the walls, their eyes seemingly following their every move. As they delved deeper into the mansion, a voice whispered from the shadows, taunting and malevolent. Panic gripped their hearts, and they frantically searched for an escape route. But the mansion had a way of twisting reality, trapping them within its sinister grasp. Room after room revealed gruesome scenes of past horrors, as if the house held the memories of all its victims. Whispers grew louder, and doors slammed shut with a force that made the group tremble with fear. Sarah stumbled upon an old journal hidden in a dusty drawer. Its pages chronicled the mansion's dark past, revealing that it was once home to a cult that practiced unspeakable rituals, invoking ancient entities that fed on human suffering. Realizing they had stumbled upon an unholy place, the group fought to break free from the mansion's clutches. Desperate, they retraced their steps, dodging phantoms and evading the mansion's malevolent influence. Finally, as dawn broke and the first rays of sunlight pierced through the gloom, they emerged from the cursed town. Exhausted and shaken, they left the horrors behind, vowing never to speak of their nightmarish experience again. To this day, the four friends bear the scars of their encounter with the desolate highway and the haunted mansion. The road trip that was meant to be a celebration turned into a terrifying ordeal that forever changed their lives. And as they drive through darkened highways or pass by abandoned towns, they can't help but wonder what other horrors lurk just beyond their sight, waiting to ensnare unsuspecting victims. Our second story is titled, The Black Suit. After only a couple of weeks in my new house, because I was going for a black light room ambience, the only lights I used were LED strains and black lights. While setting up my LED strobe lights one night, I swore I saw a shadow in my doorway, but it was gone as fast as it appeared. While laying in bed at night, I started to notice a shadowy figure in my peripheral vision. Sometimes I would be woken by a noise in the room, and I kept thinking I saw something drop to the floor at the foot of my bed. Night after night, I jokingly shrugged it off as my sleep paralysis demon. I started to notice other things, like items that were not where I left them or had just moved to random places. Things got strange quickly. One night, I woke up to a loud noise in the basement. I grabbed a knife and my phone and began to record. I asked, "Who's there?" No one answered. But I noticed that the huge pile of laundry on the floor seemed to be breathing. I zoomed in on the camera and saw a sock roll off the pile while it was moving. I was so terrified that I just ran out of my house and called my mother. She came in and went through every inch of the house, the laundry, and nothing, so I continued to stay there. A week later, I was doing laundry and noticed how someone had rigged a belt to a pipe by my basement window to hold it up and keep it from leaking. I know it wasn't like that before. So I asked my mother, and she also said no, it wasn't like that. So if I didn't do it and she didn't, who did? It became clear the pipe was kicked while someone was climbing in and out of my basement window. So we secured the home, and later that month, while cleaning behind my washer and dryer, I saw it. The black suit. The black suit. It was a real person the entire time, breaking into my home and watching me sleep. Moving things around my home, how terrifying! Although everything is now back to normal, I cannot help but be scared of this terrifying experience.